Hi everybody, welcome back to Live Well Lunch Break. I'm Jeannie Ortiz, a certified yoga teacher, and I'm here to teach you a little bit of yoga and practice with you, of course. So it's raining outside, so we're inside, so thank you for let's play inside, right? So we're gonna specifically concentrate on the upper back and the hips. So I know that a lot of us sit for a long time, so we wanna kind of work on those. So let's start with just a nice big inhale. And a big exhale, placing your hands on your heart or your belly, and just feeling the breath here. Just feeling that breath. And as we breathe together, perhaps cultivating some peace, some kindness towards ourselves, some self-compassion. And then lastly, let's begin to add a movement with that self-compassion, showing up for yourselves. So drop your arms down as you inhale, reach them down, out, and up. Get nice and tall. Maybe look up as you exhale, bringing the hands down. Let's do two more like that. Of course, depending on your range of motion. Inhale, coming up. I have a little bit of a wall here, so I'm going forward, so you don't have to go forward. A little mini back bend if you like. Palms come together, lower. Big exhale, and last one. Inhale, coming up. Big stretch, maybe reach up, maybe stay here. Reach, 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 maybe mini back bend. As you exhale, coming down. Hands on your thighs. So today, as I mentioned, we're gonna do a little cat-cow. I'm just gonna turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. I know I have all black on today. It's not the best for us. However, that's all right. Hands on your thighs. And we're gonna inhale, chest is gonna come forward. Just start out real slow. Exhale, going back, chest going backwards. So just kind of that motion. Inhale, chest coming forward, shoulders down. Exhale, coming back. Let's begin to create a little bigger shape. So inhale, chest coming forward. Maybe let the ribs come forward with you. Try not to overextend your low back, right? Keep that low back neutral. As you round, begin to think of a C shape. Chin to your chest, belly button in, tailbone to your belly button. Let's keep going. Maybe, if you like, you can begin to add the arms like a Y, or W, I should say, and then palms come together, elbows come together, round, chin to your chest. I'll show you what I'm doing in the next one. I'll come forward, and then round. So it looks like a W. So I'm gonna come forward, inhale, W, and palms and elbows come together. Let's hold here. Chin to your chest, belly button in, rounding, rounding, rounding. Ribs going back, breathing. Head is passive. Keep rounding. Even thinking about that low back, squeeze that tailbone towards your belly button, getting that low back stretched. Good. When you're ready, take your palms and bring them on your thighs. I'm going to come up little by little, incrementally. So take a big inhale. Let your ribs begin to stack over your hips. Good. And then your chest over the ribs, and the shoulders over the chest, and then finally, the ears over your shoulders. We're back to one. Good. So now we're going to add that cat-cow with some movement. So let the legs open a little bit wider, toes facing out. We're gonna do a little cat-cow with, let me show you to the side, because sometimes some of the new people don't know what I'm doing. So you're gonna take your chest to the right, chest comes forward, to the left and back. So this is called stir the pot. So we just think of, the analogy is, for your consideration, the legs are the bowl and the torso is the spoon. So you're moving the torso around the bowl. For some of you, the bowl can be big. Some of you, the bowl can be small. So let's reverse it a few times. I wasn't counting, but I think we did about 3, maybe 4. So breathing. This is a great stretch for those of you that have had lots of tightness in your back, especially when you sit for so long. All right, come back to center. And I'm gonna stay this angle so you can see what I'm doing. Walk the feet, toe heel together. You're gonna step your right foot straight forward, heel up. Take both hands on your thigh, and we're gonna slide down the leg with a long spine. So take a big inhale, exhale, lower. Don't go too far to start. Just go past your knee. And then with a big inhale, you're gonna come up. So you notice that my whole torso is one line. Inhale, coming down, only go down as far as you can. Remember, I'm a yoga teacher, so I'm a little bit more flexible than some people. Exhale, you're gonna come up. Now we're not gonna stay down, we're gonna keep going. Inhale, coming down. Go as far as it feels comfortable to you, pause. Inhale, coming up. And then bend that right leg, pause, switch the hands to the left leg. Take a breath. Reset, maybe add a little wiggle, shoulders down. And be kind to yourself, right? If you can't go too far down, that's okay. Straighten out that leg, inhale. Only go as far down as it feels comfortable to you. Remember, we got 2 more, take your time. Coming down. And coming up, last one. Take your time. Maybe challenge yourself a little bit here or not. Inhale, coming up. All right. Now bend your left knee. So now we're going to go into a little bit of a stretch for those hip flexors. So take your hands underneath your right leg. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, lift it up and take your ankle on top of your thigh. Now some of you may need to be on the lower ankle. That's okay. You decide. Now wherever you are, nice and tall, and begin to pulse this right leg back and forth. I'm going to turn towards the camera so you can see me a little bit better. This part, keep moving that leg back and forth so that you can get some little flexibility in here. Sometimes it helps to be in the front of the chair to get a little bit more movement in that hip. All right, that's it. That's all we're doing. And if you want, you can keep it moving back and forth, or you can hold it still and lean forward just a little bit to get a little bit of intensity there. I'm noticing that my knee and my ankle are not in alignment, so I'm going to go ahead and scooch it over so they're in alignment. You don't want to get, the reason why is your knee, you don't want it to get any, tweak it a little bit. Good. Take another breath, inhale. Nice and tall first, and then release the leg and shake it out if you need to, side to side. All right, other leg. Nice and tall, hands under, big inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Woo, this is my tight side. You'll see. As soon as I bring it up, oh, it's tight. They had to rock it from side to side. Everybody has a tight side. We don't get out of here without having something tight for all the things that we do. I think of it as like a dominant side and a passive side. The dominant side tends to be more flexible. The passive side tends to be a little bit more, or maybe it's the opposite. This is actually my right leg, so it's my tight hip. All right, so let the leg be. Inhale, tall, exhale, lean forward. Woo! You feeling that yet? Woo! Breathe, don't hold your breath. That's the most important part. When you hold your breath, it gets tense. You want to release it. Big inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, release that leg. Whoa, it's going to feel something. Shake it out. All right. Last thing we're going to do, hands on the sides of your chair and walk the feet out a little bit wider. We've done this before. Lift the heels up. We're going to do windshield wipers. Side to side. Whoa, you can feel that hip flexor. This is a great one to do in between patients. If you got some patients and your hips are feeling tight, you can even do this standing. Imagine doing this standing, kind of using those arms. And I'll show you what it is. So if you want to bring the arms, but make sure your hips are on the chair. When the legs go to the right, the arms are going to go to the left. So we're going to go back. It's going to not feel as great seated, but you get the idea. So just find your own way. So I'm doing the opposite of what I'm saying. All right. When you're ready, just kind of come back to center. Let it all go. Breathe. Okay, we're going to finish with 3 sun or quarter sun salutations. Inhale up. Nice and tall. Get tall. Reach up here. Maybe look up. Maybe add another extra mini back bend. Big exhale to the side. Last one. Inhale coming up. Get tall, get tall, get tall. Maybe add a little, what do you want? What can you reach for? Exhale, hands come to the center, and we're gonna do our last one together. Inhale. What can you reach for? What can you strive for? Maybe just being here today. And exhale, hands come together, hand comes to your heart. And take a moment to thank yourselves for joining. Thank yourselves for the practice, and I thank you for letting me teach you a little bit of yoga. Namaste, everybody. See you next time.